Hi everyone, my name is Irina Bakley. I'm a licensed relationship therapist in the states of Virginia and North Carolina. All my sessions are currently telehealth sessions, which means that this is where we meet. I'm here in my home office. You're at your own home. We use secure HIPAA compliant software to see each other, to talk, and as long as you have good internet connection, we're good to go. I specialize in working with couples who, for one reason or another, feel disconnected with each other, feel like they're just roommates, they're just going through um, motions without really feeling connected to each other, without really feeling passionate about their marriage. They're just paying the bills and going to work and cooking and cleaning and doing all these family events, and maybe even they're able um, to have conversations like friends with each other, but it's like life partners more than love partners. So this is this is my specialty. This is my niche. I love doing that. So today we're continuing our series on what to expect during your weekly couples counseling sessions, weekly individual counseling sessions, what to expect during from what to expect from your couples therapist, what to expect during your last and first couples and individual therapy sessions. So my goal with this series is to shed light to the therapeutic process so that you understand what's really happening behind the closed doors if you haven't had a lot of therapy experience in your life, so that you can make a better decision for yourself and for your family. Today, the topic is what to expect during the second stage of marriage counseling sessions. And this is the stage of a modality that I use and love, and it's one of the most empirically validated, if not, it's probably actually the most empirically validated interventions. It's called EFT, Emotionally Focused Couples Therapy. And the second stage, so there are three stages, right? The first stage, we already talked about it. It's really where couples are learning to de-escalate. Couples are learning to feel more safe and secure within the relationship. Their assessment is done, so we understand the cycle. We understand the primary and secondary emotions. And we start to be able to have a different conversation, right? The second stage is really the longest and the most powerful and the most beautiful stage, because all the transformation that happens when you work with the couples therapist is happening during the second stage of EFT work. And here you are not only able to recognize when you get stuck in the same dance or the same cycle with your partner, right? You're not only able to recognize your steps and your cycle, but you're also able to slow yourself down, to depersonalize what your partner is trying to say, and you're able to have a different conversation about it. So in the past, every time your partner would get angry and say, "You don't understand me. You have no idea. You are never there for me," right? In the past, you would feel attacked. In the past, you would feel hurt, and you say, "No, this is not true. This is not how I actually work so hard," and blah 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 blah, right? So you would get defensive. You would take it personally, and then you respond from that attacky, panicky, anxiety place, and then your partner would feel attacked, and then this is the cycle. Here, you're actually able to see your partner's pain. He's or she is getting big and at you. You are able to decode that and see that actually the reason why they're getting so big and angry and escalating is because they're struggling. There is something happening within them that is so painful that they have to go that, they rely on these behaviors to protect some part inside them. So you're able to see that. You're like, oh, okay, she's getting angry. That means they're in pain. And you slow yourself down and you say, wow, honey, there's a part of me that really wants to react because I feel so, insulted or defeated, or like I want to get angry. But I also know there's another part of me that also knows that there's something happening for me. Can you tell me what's happening for you? I want to know. And your partner would be like, whoa, what? Like, are you not gonna get crazy too when I get crazy? Right? So the dynamic starts to shift and change. And with practice, which happens in session, and a lot of it happens outside of those 50-minute weekly marriage counseling sessions, you're going to learn this new way of being, this new way of thinking. You're going to feel more confident, more empowered, so you can own your process, you can own your voice, and then you're able to share this information with your partner in a way that actually is receivable for your partner. The emotional signal you're going to be sending is going to be very soft and vulnerable and easy and to digest and understand. Whereas before it was a bullet, right? It was blame. It was blaming in nature. It was attacking in nature. And so every time I feel blamed and attacked and criticized, I shut down, or I get even bigger, and then I put my boxing gloves on. So we're changing all that. So you're shifting from really understanding the primary emotion, that you're seeing the pain, you see the sadness, you see the inadequacies underneath all this secondary anger, big frustration, shutdown emotions. You're able to rephrase and reframe your learning from why this is happening to me, why you always do this to me, from this victim mentality to what is the lesson for me? What am I learning here? What do I need? Why is this happening to me? So I can learn what is the lesson. Not like, why are you doing this to me because I'm so amazing. It's like, why the universe is still giving me this lesson. I still need to learn something. So that changes everything, because the reality is really neutral. You have so much charge because you guys had so many past wounds, and you also had some past unresolved trauma from childhood, and so you bring all of that to the table, and there is all this charge. So by us neutralizing the charge, by unpacking your family wounds and releasing them once and for all, you're able to actually have a fresh look and perspective when working, when having this different conversation with your partner. So and really you're rewriting your story. You understand that's what's shareable is bearable. You're not shining away from conflict or arguments or high energy because it scares you. It may still scare you, of course. It's uncomfortable. No one wants to argue. But you understand that there is goodness in being able to talk about painful experiences. And you understand that pain is a doorway to transformation. It's a doorway to revolution. You cannot avoid it. It's okay for your partner to feel distressed. It's okay for your partner to have a different opinion. You don't have to prove your own story. You don't have to explain yourself. You can let them have their own experience, and you can have your own experience. So this is powerful. This is transformation. This is so important, and it changes everything in the couple's dynamic. And all of this is happening in the second stage, which is the longest stage, probably 6 to 12 months or so, really. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for listening and being here. Like always, if you have any questions or you would like to schedule your free phone consultation with me, go on my website, www.irinabakelycounselingllc.com, and follow the instructions. I'll give you a call and we will chat and see if we're a good fit. Thanks again. See you next time.